It's a really
Streaming live from the beautiful city of Hollywood, Florida, USA. This is SoFloRadio.com.
It's time.
You're listening to The Spot.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing. I want to get into it, man, you know.
Let me tell you something, man. These are everyday common folk, working people out there. These laborers. You play the game when you working for them.
Who are you talking to like that?
Nasty.
Talking to your ass.
Damn, y'all look good in the government check.
Yeah.
And now, The Spot on SoFloRadio.com.
And this is The Spot right here on SoFloRadio.com. This is The Spot Discussions, and I've got the crew with me. You feel free to talk.
Oh yeah, this is Dree. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
how you guys?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
okay.
And the cage man off in the corner over there.
Your boy AB, man. How y'all doing out there?
Tell him again, AB.
This is your boy AB, man.
All right. And we've got Ekandem.
Y'all know I can't laugh too loud.
I'm trying to be
Appropriate. I got
appropriate.
you. I appreciate it. Ekandem, Essit, the third.
Ekandem.
Third.
The third.
Oh, I'm joking by the way. That
I know that.
Official though.
oh, okay. It does.
It made it sound official. Third. I feel you.
Sounds real country. Anyway,
Country.
representing
Say Roscoe.
B&W Entertainment, CEO, founder.
That sound important. I appreciate it.
Sound important?
That's kind of dope. I like that.
Well, there you go.
Can you say CEO again?
CEO,
CEO. Thank you. That was amazing.
chairman. What?
Wow.
Chairman of the boards.
No.
No, you mean what CEO means?
Chief
Executive Officer.
Chief Executive Officer.
You want to see Mary today too, huh?
Yeah. No. I'm done with her. Took care of that. I paid all my bills. Covered. Anyway, we got you here, and basically to educate us, because a lot of us don't have that. I ain't even gonna embarrass myself on camera.
But you're being filmed.
Some of us do though.
Yeah, some of us do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This
You
female over here.
You give them a hat, they start acting up.
True, you just see it. I thought you see that.
Oh, y'all will be seeing that on Frostbite
The
TV.
whole crew will be doing it.
No,
No,
we're talking.
Yes.
just you,
No,
G.
not
just
me.
G.
Not just me.
Y'all listen to it if you want to.
We're talking about. We're
Okay.
talking about the new dance craze, apparently, which is the Schmurda, Bobby Schmurda.
After Dree kid, this gonna be the Dree.
Yeah.
It's
Gonna
not.
be the Dree.
Y'all gonna have me embarrass myself.
Before the taping of the show, we got Dree on here. Just
Oh wait, y'all not using that one, right?
oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you
no.
want to retake?
That
You
one.
want to
I'm
retake?
so
With
stiff.
filters.
We got three different versions of that.
With filters on it, so
you
they
kidding
won't
me?
know it's you.
But I will definitely using this opportunity to shine the light on you and what you're trying to do with the dance culture period, because I'm not very aware of it. But we'd like you to take this time and explain to us, like, why is it important to be aware of the dance community out here in South Florida?
All right, first and foremost, with B&W Entertainment, we started about 8 years ago, and it was pretty much an idea that oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. All right, but it started about 8 years ago, and I've been dancing for about 19 years actually. So the whole purpose behind it was because of how hard it is for dancers to get recognized here. You know, despite New York and LA, where everybody aspires to go to,
Right.
Miami's like is the mecca for artists. You know what I'm saying? Like we go overseas so we could work at home, which makes no sense.
Right.
So I figured let's start something to get the awareness here that all the talent is here. So instead of having to ship us out just to bring us back to work, we could bring them here. You know? So
Well,
that's what the main purpose of the company is, to bring awareness to the dance community and others that are not in the dance community to support the dance community.
Well, I think that's something that South Florida as a whole, the show is really designed for people like yourself, where South Florida is a tourist city. It's a hospitality city. So you're not coming here, I would imagine, you're not coming here for on-air talent or dancers or things like that. And I commend you and people like you that are trying to, change that, because we're inspired to do things. We have creative people down here, and like I said, what steps with B&W Entertainment are you trying to do to bring that to life?
Okay, well, with B&W, we have a couple of different, I guess you'd call them signature events. We have one which is called the B&W Production.
Okay.
That's what I put on every single year. What that is it's an opportunity for dancers to work with certain choreographers, industry working choreographers,
right,
in a touring dance production. Like, the whole goal of production is a tour around the U.S. and every October of every year, last weekend in October, we're here in, obviously Miami, and the dancers get paid, choreographers get paid. It's like creating job opportunities for dancers. That's what the production does. Okay. So you can have the career without having to stress so much about going otherwise to do that. Then we have workshops, which is training sessions. We fly down working choreographers, industry choreographers from different movies, like the Step Up movies, the Stomp the Yard. We bring down Rihanna's choreographer. We bring down, like, every once in a while, we bring down, let's say, Jamal, who's worked with everybody. Draco, who's done Footloose, This Is It from Michael Jackson.
Damn, Footloose.
Chuck Maldonado, who's
took it far.
Who's even gone down to for the kids, who's done Disney. He choreographed Shark Tale.
The most recent Footloose.
Yeah, the most recent Footloose.
Okay. Yeah, you thinking about Shabba-Doo?
Oh, you thinking about the original Footloose?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Like, damn, his bones ain't hurt.
No, but no, but the whole point is to bring those individuals down here so we could train with those that that you want to work for. Because I have this saying that I tell everyone that I work with, even those that work under me, work with me, and it's that you learn from those, you aspire to learn from those who are where you want to be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I want to work for this certain artist, if I want to be a choreographer, I want to do this, you learn from those people who are in those shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your best friend could always tell you to take classes, but honestly, if we're trying to get the same goal, if you knew it, you'd be there.
Exactly.
So you get what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean that everyone has advice, but you weigh your advice. You know what I'm saying? It makes more sense to train from people that would hire you.
Right.
So why do you think a lot of dancers from Miami have to go to LA, New York, or Atlanta for those opportunities instead of bringing those opportunities here and keeping them in Miami?
I don't feel that they have to. I feel that it's a mentality that they think they have to. Because what ends up happening is that everyone you talk to, every dancer thinks that, there's more opportunities in LA, there's more opportunities in New York, which there is. But if you honestly would backtrack and take it for a minute, LA wasn't always what we consider it to be. Somebody had to lay that foundation, that groundwork for the work to come there. So what ends up happening is that if you believe that you have to go there to train, your mind and your words are very powerful things. If that's what you believe, that's what's going to happen. If you sit there and we all as a group, as a whole entire dance community, believe that South Florida, that we can take it to that next level, that we can bring all the talent, all the work here, we could bring the production studios, everything here, quite frankly, it's going to happen. Because so you don't necessarily have to leave.
Well, let me bring this to you then. I could just go off of, again, I'm a novice to it. I appreciate anything that is artistic, period. But just going off of the Dome, right?
Okay.
New York has a precedent as far as hip hop is concerned when it comes to dance. Of course, you got classical and all that other stuff. But as far as hip hop is concerned, they got the breaking and all that other stuff. Well, that's more LA. I'll get to that in a second. But that's their history. That's about 30 years of history of dance.
Okay.
LA, they got the pop locking and all that other stuff. Soul Train. That's them. Atlanta, they have artists, Usher. You go down the list.
Okay.
Even Texas, I would say they're probably in there because of the whole Beyonce thing now. So maybe that's probably what it is, that you don't have a marquee artist to where, okay, see, I can't even name nobody from down here. You don't think that's a factor?
I don't think that's necessarily a factor, simply because a lot of the artists that you've just mentioned all hire Miami dancers. Literally, all the ones that you mentioned, their backup dancers are from Miami. Even the video that we watched earlier, when we were watching Chris Brown's videos, those dancers are from Miami. We're watching Sierra's video; those are from Miami. It's really funny how it's one big circle that we're taking the talent from here and plugging them in different places because we feel that they can't make it here. But you know what's really funny? All those artists, they reside here. They have homes here. They have vacation homes here. And what does everybody come to Miami for? In one word, entertainment. You said it yourself. We're huge facet of entertainment.
That's the other thing. I'm sorry to hog this up, fellas, but that's the other thing that kills me is that you have so many cultures here, so many different sounds. You would think that this is the place you would want to come, but then again, like you said, they take them from here. and take them to those other places.
Opportunities.
Yeah.
The only way that anything's going to change is opportunities. They're absolutely right. They moved to New York and LA and even Atlanta because of opportunity, to get more opportunities there.
Right.
That's understandable. The only way that's going to change is to do what? To create those opportunities here. And that's the goal of B&W Entertainment, to find different ways to create opportunity. I'll go ahead and I know you have a question, and I'll finish what else we do.
No,
later.
you could go ahead and finish.
No, go ahead. That's shit.
No, but do you think like those dancers who leave from here and go to LA, Atlanta, New York, do you think they should come back and open those opportunities for the dancers who are here in Miami?
But a lot of them do, actually. One thing that we do in the company on top of that is not only consultation, but we act as liaison between the dance community and those that were formerly here or those that are still, working in the industry. So what ends up happening is that they do give back. They come back and they train through our company. They come back and they, come to these dance studios. They give these dancers opportunities to learn from their experiences. They'll have little forums where they'll talk about, what they've been through, any questions you might have, things like that. And, these things exist. So it's just, I guess, building awareness that they are here and for dancers to take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you feel like from when you first started B&W Entertainment until now, like give us I guess kind of like a backdrop of the startup.
The startup.
Yeah.
Wow. If I tell you guys a startup, you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
Ouch.
The actual company itself started with $40 in my bank account and an idea that I thought could change South Florida dance.
Literally $1 in a dream.
$40
$40. And here's the funnier part. At the end of the first year of doing black and white, we had 2 nights. We did it 2 nights, Friday and Saturday, sold out both nights, 500 plus.
Wow.
And I had $35 in my bank account.
And you still want to go do it? Keep doing it.
So it's this is totally for the love.
It always starts off for the love. It's still for the love now, but quite frankly, you get smarter when you do business. It's not a business if you're not making profit, because there's a difference. There's priorities, and then for every business you have a priority.
Gotcha.
So I'll ask this. I'll ask you this then. Sorry to cut you off.
I'll wait for that one.
You had that pause. I was like,
Yeah. I'm gonna play the role of banker, right? What's your 5-year plan, sir?
And that is exactly what I had to do after the first year of black and white. That was my learning experience.
Okay.
The whole entire first year was pretty much just to find out if it's something that people would actually, invest in, something people would actually be a part of, and agree to the idea. After 2 sold out nights, obviously this is an idea I need to run with.
All right.
From that point, I generated a 5-year plan. In 5 years, what I expected was to create the dance production,
right,
which would be touring the U.S. for at least 40 plus dancers, giving them, to get paid shows, paid rehearsals, a chance to work with industry choreographers who come down and place all this choreography on them with the hopes that they can carry it. So it's like, someone made a joke once and said that the production is kind of like a dancer boot camp.
Okay.
Because what it does is it takes the very beginning 7 choreographers putting together a 2-hour show in a 3-month period.
Mm-hmm.
And you have so much choreography and so much rehearsal time and everything that you have to learn, that every single facet of being a dancer goes into play, whether it's your physical, your mental, your training, your conditioning, everything.
Right.
So I guess quite literally, it was a boot camp. So my 5-year plan was to create this production that would create more jobs, like I said, creating opportunity, and also build enough networks, in which case I can find other avenues to create further opportunities for these dancers.
Now, what would you say, or what category would you categorize your style of dance? Would you say it's primarily hip hop, or
mine personally, or for the company?
We'll get to your personal a little bit. The company.
Okay, the company runs through every single style of dance. This is because we have, again, one thing I was going through was that we have the production, we have the training for workshops encompasses everything. There's contemporary, there's lyrical, there's jazz, there's even down to ballet, there's hip hop.
Okay.
Occasionally there's Lindy hop included in the choreography.
What's it called again? Say it again.
Lindy hop.
Lindy hop.
Yeah, it's a style of dance as well.
Okay.
There's different elements from different things. There's choreo face-off, which is when I first started dancing in the South Florida dance scene. What a lot of people don't know and they think is hilarious is that everyone's watched the You Got Served movie, but nobody actually understands that there really is an underground scene like that.
Yeah.
So exactly.
Because
So
a lot of dance studios here in Florida, I know Euphoria used to do it a lot.
they used to do it, and Euphoria is one of the studios actually that started getting involved in the underground scene. Because it's usually not even a studio thing at all. There's spots like Catalyst, where it's Catalyst up north, Catalyst down south. There's different locations in West Palm Beach. There's West Palm Beast, who's like a b-boy crew that always puts on different things. And what I did was Choreo Face Off. I tried to take the commercial world and take commercial world and the underground world and put them together in like a dance competition for $3,000. And all it is like you bring your crew, you bring your 6 people, you do whatever you want, because the underground, they don't like hearing the word choreography because they are freestylers. That's what they do. They're great at it. They're poppers, they're lockers, they're they're breakers. There's even tap dancers in the underground world. Like there's no limit to anything. But some of them don't want to be commercial. So the thing is, we're all a dance community, so we have to all come together at some point for it to grow. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like all that's gonna happen is you create more opportunities. We have feature films that use freestylers every 12 seconds. There's a freestyler. But those freestylers won't go to an audition because they don't know, because it's commercial. They're in the underground scene.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes ignorance is bliss, but in an industry like this where you are a dancer and this is your craft, ignorance really is death. Like you get what I'm saying? You have to know about your craft.
Okay, this is on the same topic of dance, but a little off topic. How do you feel about the pay with dancers now? Because I know they have Dancer Alliance who pretty much are fighting for dancers to get the pay that they deserve, because the hours you put in as a dancer, the rehearsal time, and then the work the artist or the production wants you to do, like you're getting paid little of nothing. So how do you feel about that?
What's up with the check, man? What's up with the check?
That's why I tip my dance as well.
No, because I don't think,
You like my dance?
No, because
No,
like,
not them.
even me being a dancer, I know the dancer struggle
exactly.
as far as the amount of hours you have to stay on set and you're barely getting paid anything.
But that's the hugest part in that, which is also what we do, is education. As a dancer, you're only as strong as your knowledge base. If you don't know, you really will get taken advantage of, because guess what we're trying to do? We're all trying to make it. And as much as we hate to mention it, the dream of making it is stronger than your drive to say no. So what ends up happening is that we have groups like Dancers Alliance, like you mentioned, who's partnered up with SAG-AFTRA, which is a union. So it's kind of like it acts as a dancers union where you can always call and get information. We have, as a dancer, you want to make sure you use your agent, because your agent's the one that takes care of your contracts. Make sure if you're on set for more than 8 hours, they cover the
overtime.
They cover your overtime.
Well, I know about that overtime.
If you're on set and they ask you, okay, we want to dance. You want to dance in water. We like this stunt that you did one time. Do it again. That's called, you get hazard pay. You need to shoot a text message, step to the side to your agent.
Bring your own wardrobe. They gotta pay for that.
You bring your own wardrobe. You get paid for your shirt, your shoes. It's education. You have to know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, then like.
Because do you think a lot of dancers feel like, because the opportunity is here, like I don't care if they're paying me like $1, it's an opportunity of a lifetime, so I'm gonna do it. I know for a fact if them dollars don't add up, I'm like, I'm not gonna do it.
But guess what? That's because you're actually confident that you are worth more, and secondly, you don't feel like you were going to die without that paycheck.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they let their hunger drive their need, and that's and it's not like they don't feel like they're selling out because they're like, well, I need $100 to pay my bills. Guess what? If you were to stick together with all the other 40 dancers in the same video, and we said we're not going to do it for anything less than $400, guess what happens? Your $100 that you needed for your bill now became $400.
Exactly. And how should dancers educate themselves on, going
being
into
savvy?
World?
Yeah.
Being business, because it's still a business. Like
And
you're a brand.
I was just gonna say that as a dancer, once you understand that you are a business, you are a sole proprietor of your own business, whether you choose to or not. And until you start treating it as such, you will be broke. And the only way to know better is the same way you do research on everything. People will go to Google off a conversation, but they won't go to Google to find out about their craft.
Yeah,
that's really funny. People will go to Dance Alliance website, dancealliance.org. You can go to that. They have everything for working dancers to stage performances to music videos,
networking opportunities. Definitely.
Every time you hear about a dance workshop, or every time an industry choreographer comes down, they always have forums at the end of their workshop. So even if you can't make the workshop, you make a forum and you can ask any questions you want, or you just listen to their experiences, because they'll tell you. And you want to learn off of their experiences, because as much as you might not say it, you want to get to where they're at. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in their shoes.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give young dancers?
Dree just taking over the damn interview, isn't she?
She's good. It's because she got that voice.
Yeah,
that's what it is. No, that's not the voice. All right, I'll take it back.
The voice.
No,
AB, y'all can't see it from that angle, but AB just gave the craziest side eye.
Look.
You need to move over.
And if y'all could see him, he just gave that look in a
This your
pink shirt.
expertise though, so you
with
a pink shirt.
With a pink shirt. Gave a side eye with a pink shirt on. The nerve.
I'm not used to this.
But Drew, you were saying?
No, like what advice would you give young dancers breaking into the industry? Because we do know like it's very, very hard. A lot of people, see like, okay, I want to go and dance for backup for Beyonce, but they don't understand how hard it is to even get booked for an audition,
You have to first understand that if whatever you want, any goal that you have, you are going to have to fight for it. If it's worth having, you have to fight for it. And in anything in the arts, the creative aspect of the mind is it's the strongest and the hardest thing to control for any human being, period. You cannot control that. But the whole thing about our
write
craft,
that down. I gotta rewind that.
No, the whole thing about our craft is that what we're trying to do is we're trying to take all this work and everything that we have and hone it into something that's organized. And until you understand how hard that is, you cannot just get up and go dance somebody, because guess what? Everyone has a thought. Everyone has a dream. You are one of 1,000. So what's gonna make you special enough to get up there? You're gonna make yourself special enough to get up there. You're gonna train. You're gonna work. You're gonna network. You are a business. No business survives without marketing. No business survives without networking. No, who you know will get you the job. Your skill will help you keep it.
So let me ask you this. Bringing it back to your 5-year plan or goal. When it's all said and done, what accomplishments do you want B&W Entertainment to have set?
Honestly,
or standard that you
with
have set?
B&W Entertainment, the standard that I've set, and I'm very happy about it actually, is the fact that although there's so many different things, different events going on in the dance community, one thing about B&W Entertainment is that quality over quantity. Okay. If you want the proper training, you're gonna come to B&W Entertainment. If you want proper information, you're gonna come to us for consulting. If you want to get in touch with the people who are actually working dancers, not someone that decided that, it's Tuesday, I'm gonna teach a class because I made this dope behind choreography in front of my mirror. That's great. But you come
no shade.
I'm sorry. But the whole thing is like, if you truly decide that this is what you want to do, this is your career move, I'm trying to design the company to a point where it can show you every single step you need to take and help you further that to the point where you become successful without you having to search and do everything yourself. You get what I'm saying? We're the helping hand. Back in the day we had encyclopedias. Now we have a computer. That's what we want to be for the dance community. That's my whole goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be if you want to make it, I want to make it. How do I do this? B&W. That's what I want people to think. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the purpose. It's not the company. Yeah, obviously you want to make some money, but the company was not created to make revenue. The company was not created for me to become a millionaire. The company was created for the dance community in South Florida to grow and flourish, so we could all be millionaires.
But it don't hurt if it does.
It doesn't hurt. But one thing I will not do is that I will not make $1 million off the detriment to the dance community, because that's not what I started for.
Come on. Now, how has social media helped the dance community? Because I see a lot of dancers that are on YouTube now that's very creative. Like, concert videos are dope. And some of these dancers are even getting picked up from these artists based on their videos. That's their dance reel.
It's done both.
Just look at Bobby Schmurda.
Exactly.
Killing it.
But
remember those the Leslie, I think the
Les twins. They're on tour
Les
with
twins
Beyonce
on Beyonce. Of course, they started off on YouTube. The guys who did the Run the World video with Beyonce, those two African guys were on YouTube.
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
You
cut your mic off. Les twins, isn't that the dudes that Chris Brown was trying to get?
They're the two twins with all the hair. They dancer from France. It's Larry and
they had
really
a sick video I saw.
They have a couple of sick videos actually. They're
talented.
Pretty dope. Here's the thing about YouTube, and this is, I guess, because I'm still young, so I guess I can't say I'm in the generation prior to, but I was raised earlier.
You remember right before YouTube.
Yeah, because by the time I was in college, I got in college at a younger age, so at the time that people were getting to high school at my age, I was kind of already out of college, so I was living my life. So at that point, coming into the dance community, it's that you had to work harder to get your props, to get, you know what I'm saying? And right now with YouTube gives people a lot of opportunities. That's great. YouTube gives people popularity. It gets you seen by certain artists that would never look at you. That is the plus for it. I will never take away from that. That's social media. That's amazing.
But
However, social media sometimes, I don't want to say social media, because specifically YouTube sometimes taints the ideas of dancers in that you don't have to work hard to become a great dancer. You just have to come do your own.
Much love to YouTube, by the way, who's showing the show, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you guys. It's not your fault. It's it's the dancers that
the dancers
that load these things up.
YouTube.
Yeah,
but I apologize.
Yeah.
So backtrack. Okay, so what ends up happening is that some of these dancers that aspire to be professionals, what they do is they're like, oh, did you see this person on YouTube? They're amazing, they're dope, they're working for this person. So you know what they aspire to do? They aspire to create a video. Yeah. They aspire to take the classes of these people that are not working choreographers that posted other videos because they like their choreography. So I personally know certain dancers that will pay $800 in a month to go take a class from somebody that they saw on YouTube, or $800 a month to create a concept video, $800 in a month to travel to go take a class of somebody that's not a working dancer, but they thought had a great choreography on YouTube. Because what ends up happening is that you have to understand your goals before you take any steps. If your goal is to become a professional dancer, to dance on tour, to dance in whether LA, to dance on Broadway, whatever the case is, you have to take advice from those who are where you want to be. There's no reason for you to be spending all this money just so you can follow somebody's footsteps on YouTube and hope that you make it where they haven't made it.
So do you think they're doing it not for the fact that they want to work in the industry, or do you think they should do it more for the love of like create these videos for like being creative and the love of it, like the art of it?
It depends what your goal is. If your goal is just to do it for the art of it, that's fine. But if I were to sit with you like we're sitting now, and I say, what exactly do you want from dance? And you say, I want to become a dancer for Beyonce. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to tell you that taking a class of people in YouTube who, when you go to Beyonce's audition, they're standing right next to you hoping they get booked, that you traveling to take their class makes absolutely no sense to me.
True.
And with that being said,
blind leading the blind.
The blind leading the blind.
Maybe you got no questions for dance, so you kind of quiet over there.
I know a little bit about dance, but you Bogart interview. I'll let you do that.
In fact, as soon as we go off air, which is now,
I have one more thing to say. I'm sorry, I forgot. One thing that I do have to say is that there's a Mosaic dance company that's new. It's about contemporary ballet. It's the owner is Kiki. She came down from New York, and it's encompassing everything in the technical aspect of dance that dancers down here should get involved in.
Do you want to do a quick shout out of some of the dance studios here in Miami?
Oh yeah, get recognition? Of course. I'll make it even better because you're a dancer as well. I'll say one, you say one. We go back and forth. All right.
Okay.
So would you like to get started?
Okay, Showstopper Studio. Shout out to Susie.
Okay, shout out to Euphoria Dance Studio, Adriana Castro. You guys check her out.
Okay, Studio 61. Shout out to Gina Francis.
We have Raw Dance Studio, Liana Alvarez.
Shout out to the MIA Dance Factory.
Hey, and Alicia Simone. Check it out. We also have Sean's Dance Factory in West Palm Beach. Absolutely amazing. You guys check it out.
Shout out to Focal Point, Amanda Tay.
Hey, and most importantly, we cannot forget this studio. We have this amazing choreographer, Tawana Hall, and she's down by Dance Attack. It's right off of Kendall, a little further past Focal Point. Amazing, totally amazing. Trained the best in the industry right now, so you guys need to make sure you follow those people.
Thank you.
Shout out to Arthur Murray Dance Center in Coral Gables.
Did he really just did he really Google Arthur Murray?
I just Googled that. I want to be left out.
Shout out to B&W Entertainment and all my other administrators. Love you to death. Stay black.
Okay.
And before we shut it down, E, could you tell them the best places that they could find you and follow B&W Entertainment?
Of course. For the website, we have www.bnwent.com. IG, we have B&W Entertainment. For Facebook, we have B&W Entertainment Company. And in the event that you're too lazy to do any of these things, pick up your phone and put in BNW Event and send that text message to 41411.
And we will, trust me, because the pressure's on them now, we will have both E and AB and Dree
I was like, yes, I don't have to do it. But
doing the Bobby Shmurda dance.
If I can't spell it, I probably won't do it.
That means we got to oh my gosh.
He's at least gonna be throwing his hat up in the air.
No, he's dancing.
Hopefully the hat disappears. Who knows? But this has been the spot.
You see
discussions right here on. I'm turning their mics off, by the way.
Yes.
The mic is off anyway, so they can't talk. We thank you again, and we'll see you next week right here on the spot on SoFloRadio.com.